Hello there. Today you find me outside of Marylebone station, where today I'll be travelling to one of London's least used stations. In fact, this station was the least used station in 2024. Before we get to this mysterious station, let's head inside and catch our train for today. Since this isn't a review, I won't give a full rundown of Marylebone station, but essentially this station acts as the gateway to the Chiltern Main Line, with services only being operated by Chiltern Railways. One of the unique things about this station is that it's the only London terminus left that isn't electrified, and therefore all of Chiltern's stock are diesel. You can see some old Network South East signage inside the station, which I think is really cool. You can also find the underground station entrance, which allows access to the Bakerloo line. Our train today is the 1310 service to High Wycombe, which I will be taking 2 stops to a completely different station, which I will explain later. To get past the barriers here, you can either use your Oyster card like me, or use a paper ticket if you're travelling beyond the Oyster zone. After a painfully long walk to platform 5, we can see our train for today. It's a Chiltern Railways Class 165. I've reviewed these trains on the channel before, so be sure to check out those videos after you watch this one, of course. One thing I despise about these trains is the 3+2 seating layout. It really makes it harder to move down the train. Now let's take a seat here and wait for our service to depart. And we depart on time at 13:10. It will take us about 13 minutes to reach our stop, so let's just sit back and relax. 9 minutes later and we arrive at Wembley Stadium, which, as the name implies, serves Wembley Stadium. As you can see, the station isn't busy right now, but if you were here on match day, it's a totally different case. It would be one of the worst places to be, especially with the crowds. And 3 minutes later, we arrive at our first station of the day. Welcome to Sudbury Harrow Road. So why exactly am I here? Well, for 2 reasons. Firstly, the station I want to get to rarely has any service, so I have to take the bus there from here. But also, because this station was in the top 5 least used stations in London last year, with it ranking at number 4, with only 41,460 people using this station. That means, on average, at least 114 people use this station every day. And here we are at today's station. Welcome to London's least used station, Sudbury and Harrow Road. Let's go up to the platforms and check out what facilities this station contains. At street level, you can find a bus stop for the 18, 92, 182 and 245, which provide services to areas all over London such as Euston and Brent Cross. There is a board containing onward travel information, such as a map of the local area and routes of all the buses. Just like Sudbury Harrow, we must tap in using these Oyster validators. And just like every other London station, there is the National Rail and Tube map. After walking through a creepy hallway, you'll find yourself at the bottom of these steps that lead to the platforms. Upon reaching the platforms, you are immediately greeted by a set of benches, which are the only place to sit down and wait for a train at the station. To the left, you'll find an outdated rail map, which shows most TOCs in the UK. Here we are on platform 2, which has services bound for West Ruislip. It has a dot matrix as well as 2 trash bags for rubbish. And just a short walk away is platform 1, which has services bound for London Marylebone. This platform only has a dot matrix and nothing else. There is this rather large gap between the 2 platforms here. If you know why this is, please do let me know in the comments down below. In the middle, you can see the speakers, which are used for announcements about when to stand back from the platform edge and when a train is actually stopping at the station. Now, let's do a bit of train spotting.
That scared me.
I somehow didn't see this earlier, but both platforms have a help point in case of emergencies. I'm pretty sure these don't work, as one of my fellow passengers tried these to find out when our train was, and nothing happened. I'm getting bored here, so let's change locations and do more train spotting. I'm back at the station and my train is due in 10 minutes, and for some reason the dot matrix isn't displaying the service. This train is the 1637 service bound for West Ruislip, which is as far north as trains from the station can go. And here comes my class 165 to take me back to Sudbury Harrow. If you like what you saw today, then be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and be sure to join my Discord. You can find a link in the description down below. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.